Heritage Month. It's an honor to have everyone in here. I hope you guys have a great time. This is all made for you in 8 days. So we work hard for it. At this moment, we're gonna have Pastor Juan Carlos Vargas and his wife. They're gonna do the invocation.
Saludos a todos, buenas tardes. Para los que no nos conocen, mi nombre es el pastor Juan Carlos de la iglesia Casa de Adoración Cleveland. Y como en todo lo que hacemos, ¿verdad? Pedimos que el Señor nos bendiga con su presencia, que bendiga este acto. Les felicitamos a todos, gracias por estar en este lugar. Y le vamos a pedir unos minutos, si puede inclinar su cabeza, y si no, pues estemos en reverencia, ¿verdad? Para presentarnos en la presencia del Señor. Dios Padre, en este momento nos presentamos delante de ti, agradeciéndote por esta nueva oportunidad. En este momento nos reunimos juntos como un solo pueblo para celebrar el mes de nuestra herencia hispana. Te presentamos nuestra ciudad y te pedimos que todos y cada uno de nosotros pueda ser un instrumento de cambio y transformación. Te pido también que continúes abriendo puertas para que nuestra comunidad prospere y que continuemos creciendo para ser de bendición a aquellos que continúan llegando. Bendice estos actos que se llevarán a cabo esta noche y que sea un tiempo de sano compartir y confraternidad. Bendice también al alcalde Jackson en su nueva etapa y transición, y a todos aquellos que continúan trabajando en cada una de las oficinas que sirven a nuestra comunidad. Te pedimos todo esto en el nombre de Jesús. Amén.
Thank you, Pastor. We want to welcome our director, Grady Stephenson. Thank you for being here. At this moment, we're going to have the national anthem. The national anthem is going to be singing by Miss Beatriz Gomez. She's a Cleveland Clinic fire paramedic. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Detail hope. Left feet. Present arm.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Beatriz, and thank you to the Cleveland Police Color Guard for a wonderful job. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, please have a seat. I thought I was like, I knew I was looking over there. Bienvenidos and welcome to our 16th annual Hispanic Heritage Month opening ceremony. This year, our theme is Nuestra Cultura, Nuestra Herencia, our culture, our heritage. Hispanic Heritage Month is observed from September 15 to October 15. The purpose of this is to recognize the contribution and the vital presence of the Hispanic and Latinos in the United States, while observing our heritage and culture from many countries that we represent. We have planned this special event for all of you, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone whose efforts made this event a success. Thank you, the Mayor of Cleveland, Mayor Frankie Jackson, and our Director Stephenson, for your constant support and always advocating for the Hispanic community. I would like to acknowledge all electors, officials, and dignitaries in attendance this evening. City Council President Kevin Kelly, and the Commissioner of the City of Cleveland Division of Park Maintenance with the Department of Public Works, Mr. Tony Scott. I would also like to acknowledge and especially invite guests, the Cleveland Cavaliers Director and Diversity, Inclusion, Engagement, and Foundation Development, Mr. Corey James and his wife, Jess James. Thank you for being here. I would also like to take the time and acknowledge any other elected official or dignitaries in attending this evening. Your presence means a lot to us, and we thank you for attending. This is very important to me, and I also want to acknowledge two distinguished Hispanic women in attendance this evening. One is the first Hispanic woman elected to a council seat in the city of Cleveland, Councilwoman in Ward 14, Jasmine Santana. Thank you for everything you do for our community. Thank you. We also have here with us this evening the first Hispanic female judge for the city of Cleveland, the Honorable Judge Jasmine Torres Luber. Thank you for being here with us. And her husband too. At this time, I would like to thank the Planning Committee and the Hispanic Advisory Board for all their hard work and dedication to ensure the success of this event. On this event that we put in 8 days. So we work hard for it, just for you. Thank you. I want to introduce the Mistress of Ceremony, Ms. Rosa Cruz. But before I introduce her, please allow me to introduce the Mistress of Ceremony, She was native from Puerto Rico. She's a teacher for Lincoln West, and she always advocated for the Hispanic community. Ms. Cruz, thank you. Ms. Cruz is also a member of the planning committee for the Puerto Rican Parade. We truly appreciate her presence and time for all that she do for her students and their community. At this time, I want to present you this evening, Rosa Cruz, the Mistress of Ceremony.
Gracias, gracias. Un placer estar aquí en esta noche. It's a pleasure of mine to be here this night. Before I begin, as you guys know, I'm a teacher, so let's do some education. So it took a councilman in California to turn a 1-week celebration into a month. With that being said, Jasmine, there's nothing you can do, okay? So, thanks to that councilman in LA, we are here today celebrating a whole month our Hispanic heritage, nationwide. So applause to that. And this is not in the script, but I'm so happy to be surrounded by so many great people in our community, people that I see at all of events. I see faces of women that are very pillars in our community. Thank you, Honorable Judge, for opening the doors for our lawyers, our politicians, our women to believe ourselves. So thank you so much. Jasmine, you already know how I feel for you, being an alumni of my school and being something that I'm so proud of. So thank you so much. I also want to thank Margarita. Where's she at? Right there. I know we don't recognize you enough, but that woman is the responsible person for making this event happen. So thank you and your organization and who you represent. So let's begin. Let me get back to script. So welcome everyone to this special evening. Today we are going to enjoy this evening with music, some dance, and of course the food, and the essence of our culture. Before we continue, please rise for the, oh, never mind, we did that already. Let me change that really quick. Sorry guys for that. Really quick. Let's go ahead and go straight to el bembe, like we say. I'm not even gonna look at this script, because a lot of things change. So it is my pleasure that I'm gonna introduce another Rosa in our community. So before we even begin to speak about this woman, just know that you have seen her because she's always there for everyone. Me personally, with my school projects, there's not a day that she doesn't comment and say, how can I help? She was the first person to donate to our bike project for my students to have transportation for our school, and is someone who's recognized for everything she does. So it is my pleasure that I'm going to be speaking and introducing this Afro-Taína Latina, the Executive Director of the Ohio Alliance of End Sexual Violence, Rosa Belpre, the first to join the OAESV as the Advocacy and Training Director since July 2013. Before serving at the OAESV intern executive director, she was becoming the director in June 2017. So for 4 years, we were doing things for free. That's love, that's passion. So under Rosa's leadership, OAESV transitioned from the former shared office space in the Cleveland Rape Crisis Center to a standalone office in Independence, Ohio, and improved the Columbus-based presence and provided conference and technology spaces and workspaces for 8 full-time staff. So the OAESV has expanded from 3 employees to 17 under your supervision and direction. Rosa uses her passion and experience to develop and sustain relationship with the leaders of our community, especially here in our West Cleveland community. And like I mentioned before, she provides development for organizations and communities focusing on fair housing, child abuse, sexual assault, volunteerism, financial literacy, and church call to action. Rosa has served as co-chair in the State of Ohio Anti-Oppression and Accountability Committee and currently serves as the co-chair of the Women of Colors Caucus here in the state of Ohio. She also forms of the Sexual Assault Advisory Board in Ohio and Ohio Family Violence Prevention and Advisory Council among all statewide task force. This woman, whew, that's fire. She's an obtained the minister of the Spanish Pentecostal Churches, vice president of the International Women Ministry, MDM, author and regional social service director of her faith community. Rosa is the Taino, Afro-Latino catalyst of change, who is action-driven woman, passionate about her power and gender-based violence, BIPOC empowerment, leadership, knowledge, enrichment in life of others, bridges and building, collaboration, accountability, and provoking change. You are Wonder Woman. So with further ado, Rosa Belpré.
What an honor. Buenas noches. Good evening. It is an honor to be able to be here with you tonight. I have the distinct honor and pleasure of providing the keynote for this evening as we close on the Hispanic Heritage Night. I want to thank the Community Relations Board, as well as its director, Congresswoman Jasmine, for the invitation and the distinction. You heard a lot about the things that I do or the things that supposedly present me, but we are more than that. And today we close the month of a long celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month. And I want us to contemplate on the fact that we should be celebrating each other, our herencia, our raíces, nuestra cultura, our accomplishments, our people, every day, all year, and it shouldn't be a rush, afterthought, 8-day, let's put this together. While this is great, and it is an honor to be here, we fall into the narrative of giving us value and worth and accolades by the same social norms that we want to deconstruct, that we so hard fight to dismantle, systems that continue to oppress our beings and exploit our richness in culture, in identity, in heritage, in intelligence, in resiliency, and in excellence. This month is exhausting. See? You might say no, but it is exhausting. Because instead of being celebrated, we need to show up as tokenism to so many other events. We need to train others on our culture and the things that we do so well and we do naturally. We need to do things in English and not even in Spanish to celebrate. It is exhausting, but it must be done. As you hear me speak and indulge today in the conversation that I have, you will see my fears, leadership, advocacy, and unapologetic social justice lens in the way that I show up. So I invite you to also show up unapologetically and proud to be 100% Latino. Esto nos ha costado mucho. It has cost us too much. And now it is not the time to be silent. It is not the time to be shy. It is not the time to stir away or the time to allow for others to give us the place. I honor and celebrate you. I honor and celebrate us every day. And I am proud to be Latinx. I encourage you to own your lived experience and culture and to show up the way that you were intended and created to be. That you honor your ancestors in the way that you desire to show up. For those that have paved the way before us and for those that are waiting for us to continue the next step so that they could follow our footprint. It is a thing to be Latino. Ahora todo el mundo quiere decir que es Latino. I remember many years ago that it wasn't a thing. People were ashamed and afraid to even say that they spoke a second language at home. We were afraid of the way that we showed up or the way that we would fill out an application. But let me tell you that it is a good thing to be Latino. Our cultures are real, are rich, are full, are much more than tacos, than pupusas, than frijoles, than Cinco de Mayo, de mante, de marta, de empanadas, ceviches, arroz con gandules, pernil, sancocho. We are much more than that. And this community, this city, needs to know that we are more than that. We are more than the rum and the salsa and the merengue and even sometimes the bachata. We are more than the motorcycles and the Hot Wheels and everything else in between. We are much more. We are here with our forts up and ready to conquer. We are here to stay. We are here as a collective and a sum of values and culture. We are diverse, we are inclusive, we are fluid, intellectual, hard workers, go-getters, resilient, never giving up. We are innovators, yes we are. We are undetainable, persistent, critical thinkers. We are shakers, movers, dreamers. We are fire, we are light, we are free, we are conquerors. We are here, and we will stay. We are immigrants, and some from the diasporas, others born here. We continue to reinvent ourselves to the measure in which we believe that we will be taken serious, but we never give up, because we are, as a community, overcomers. We are triumphant. We are never letting one of us go down without the other one pulling them through. Yes. And we shouldn't have to conform to stepping back, stepping aside to make others feel comfortable. We overcame colonism. We overcame treason, and yet we continue to be boxed in demographics and stereotypes. But today, my friends, mis colegas, mis compañeros, mis amigos, mis compatriotas, mi gente, let's prove them wrong. Let's change the narrative. Let's create our own narratives. Let's share our stories and not allow others to narrate the stories of our people, our country, our struggles, and our history as we continue to evolve. We are a thriving workforce. We are here to stay, to be catalysts of change, to be driven and drivers. Our rich culture contributes to our future, to our economy, to our country, and to the sustainability de esta ciudad. So I am not just a simple BIPOC. Yes, BIPOC is Black, Indigenous, people of color. That is continuing to put us all in the same bags. I am an Afro, Latina, Taína, Dominican, Hispanic, Caribeña, 100%, unapologetic, an immigrant, and I'm here. We don't give up. We don't get scared easily. And we are done being neglected or being pushed to other tables. Let me tell you something. This Latino community, if you don't invite them at the table, I will assure you that we will make our own table. Como? Why? Who is it? Yes. We toot our own horns and unapologetic, and I am so thankful for the leaders before us and for Marilyn, who actually went ahead and tagged each one of us so that we can name those of us that sometimes don't have the microphone or the scenery to actually be able to lift each other up. But we have been known that doing that table, if we have to get the saw and the hammer and the nails and go to ever in the forest to go ahead and chop that tree down and ensure that that table is done, esta comunidad lo hace. Y no necesita el aplauso de nadie. Lo hemos hecho por cientos de años y lo continuaremos haciendo. Oh, you didn't understand that? I'm sorry. You should learn Spanish too. So, así que, a la conquista. Let's conquer. Dare to lead, dare to be, dare to exist, dare to prove them wrong. Do it with your accent, do it with your maracas, do it with your tambor, do it with song, with life, with honor, do it with pride, do it every day. But do it. Do it with fear. Do it without acknowledgement. Do it honoring those that came before you. Do it for mama, papa, abuelita. Do it for the desert, for the cousin, for the kids, for the grandkids that are coming before you. Even if you can't, just do it. Get up, comunidad, and do it. Above all, do it intentionally, unapologetic. Do it whichever way you want to do it without needing to please a few. But above all, hazlo por ti. Do it. So today we celebrate you. Que continúen la celebridad y adelante, mi gente. Feliz día de la mes de la hispanidad.
Told me that was amazing, huh? Great job. We have the pleasure to see Councilman Kevin Conwell, welcome, and his wife, welcome. At this time, I have the pleasure and honor to present my director, the Director of Community Relations, Grady Stephenson.
Good evening. I just want to say one thing. Chris, don't you ever put me up behind a powerful woman, Latina woman like that. Give her a hand. She did an outstanding job. Outstanding. I just want to say a couple of words, and I'm not going to be long because the worst place to be is in between a group of people who are hungry and ready to celebrate, standing in between them and their occasion to do that. Tonight, I just want to say hello on behalf of Mayor Frank Jackson, who apologizes that he could not be here this evening, and my chief Tracy Martin Thompson, they both had a previous engagement and could not be here, but he wanted me to express his deepest sorrows to you that he couldn't be here to celebrate with you guys tonight. And so I wish that you would forgive him for not being able to be here, and also forgive our chief, our culture, and our heritage. From September 15th through October 15th, I look forward to every year, because this is always the grandest event in City Hall. So you should give yourselves a hand for showing up and showing out in such a great way. My Latino brothers and sisters, thank you so much for all that you do for this community. Chris, thank you. I know you were under the gun. A short time to put this together, but you did what you do. The community came together and assisted. So would you please help me give Christopher a great big hand? Thank you so much. I'm so proud that we chose him to be our Hispanic liaison because Christopher is a hard worker. Christopher will not take no for an answer. Christopher will always, always, always come back to me about what he thinks he needs to do for his community. And if you want somebody to be a liaison to the community, you want somebody who's going to be passionate and courageous and strong to stand up for what they believe in and what they believe their community should receive. So thank you very much, Christopher, for all the work that you do for the Department of Community Relations and our community here in the Hispanic community. Because this was such short notice for Christopher to put this event together, I think that we owe it to ourselves to have the grandest time that we can have this evening. I think we should be celebrating like we've never celebrated before, because as we saw last year with the pandemic, we don't know when we may be here again. But what we do know is that we're here tonight, and we're here to celebrate one another and to let each other know how much we care and how much we love and how much we cherish one another. In my closing, I just want to say, usually when I stand here, my greatest supporter, my hero, my Hispanic crutch that I lean on all the time, Elizabeth, is here with me. And she will usually write me some closing remarks so that I sound all smart in front of you guys and tell you how much I love the Hispanic community, and I do. But she'll give me something real snappy to say that will make you think that I know what I'm talking about when I really don't. She's not here with us tonight because she's mourning the loss of her mom. And I know how much she loves the Hispanic community. I know how much she is sewn into the fabric of this community. I know that there's nothing that she wouldn't do to be here tonight if she could. So if you all wouldn't mind, would you just pause with me for a moment as we give our heart and our condolences to Elizabeth and her family for the loss of her mom. Thank you very much. God bless you. Have a great time. And let's party and celebrate like we've never celebrated before. God bless you.
Ms. Rosa Beltre, can you come in? Our keynote speaker, we want to recognize you with this beautiful, I hope you like it. You well deserve it. Round of applause, please.
Y vamos a continuar. Let's continue recognizing others involved with this amazing event. So to introduce the Hispanic Advisory Board members, when I say your name, please stand up so we can all recognize you. Maricel Rivera, the president. Maria Sosa. Madeline Colchado. Elidivina Aponte. Irving Caraballo. Miriam Hernández. y Dulce Sanchez. Round of applause to these amazing Hispanic Advisory Board members. We would also like to recognize the Planning Committee, Jody Manson, Patty Esparza, y Rey Esparza. Thank you so much for your dedication in making this event possible. We would like to also recognize the diamond sponsors. These are the organizations that make this event occur here today. With you guys, Dignity Memorial, if you are here for Dignity Memorial, and Sloan Funeral Home. That's one thing that we know we will always need.
I really want to thank you both. When I actually told you guys that I was going to put this event together, you both said yes right away. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. This would not be possible if not for you guys. Thank you.
So Chris, we also would like to recognize all sponsors and special thanks to the Hispanic Police Association, the Cleveland Police Color Guard, and Beatriz Gomez for singing the national anthem, Pastor Juan Carlos Vargas, Las Villas Deli and Pastries. Un aplauso grandísimo. We have to give them a round of applause. Every single year, you guys have done such an amazing job providing authentic food for this event. Okay. Also, La Plaza Supermarket. Care Source. DJ Angel Martinez, and of course, el grupo típico that just played for all of us here today. And now we're gonna get ready for the Angel Guzman Lifetime Achievement Award.
Before we give the award, this year, we are given a special award. This award is going to be given to an organization that always say yes every single time we ask him for donations, and especially the ones that actually make the food for you today, Las Villas Delis and Pastry. This year, they are our 2021 Hispanic Business Award. And tonight, we are proud to present this award.
If you want to make your way over here so it can be dramatic.
We want to present this award to our 2021 Hispanic Business Award to Las Villas Deli and Pastry. Las Villas started its business in Caguas, Puerto Rico in 1989. And Las Villas Delis and Pastry opened in Cleveland in 2014. The service they offer and the exclusivity of food made this business grow every single year. Las Villas Delis and Pastry has been a team of employees who are committed to offer the best service. With the hard work of employees and administration, Maria I. Torres, today Las Villas and Deli and Pastry, have become one of the best Hispanic establishments in the city of Cleveland. For this and for its commitment to our community and for exemplary treatment to our customers, today we recognize the hard work that you guys have for our community. And we want to welcome the owner of Las Villas Delis and Pastry, David Martin. Please stand up for him. Please stand. Round of applause. Well-deserved award. Thank you for everything. Yeah, that's the one.
Lo voy a decir en español. Buenas noches a todos. Gracias por estar aquí. Lo voy a hablar en español porque mi inglés no es muy fluente. Award le doy muchas gracias a la ciudad de Cleveland por darnos la oportunidad de estar aquí. Aparte de eso, este award no es solamente mío, es de todo el grupo de empleados que nosotros tenemos, que dan el máximo todos los días, que están ahí, y especialmente a nuestra administradora, la señora María Torres. Muchas gracias y siempre estamos a la orden.
And now, you want to recognize our Angel Guzman Outstanding Achievement Award. On August 2018, the Hispanic Advisory Board unanimously agreed to create the Angel Guzman Outstanding Achievement Award. Angel was a pioneer to our city of Cleveland, remarkable leader in the Hispanic community. He was a champion and a friend of education, business diversity, and Hispanic leadership development. A constant support, he always left everything he had in the field. He has dedicated his time and effort and expertise to help the citizens of the city of Cleveland, and you'll never miss an opportunity to impact the life of those he met. He bridged the racial and generation gap, bringing people together by sharing his love of music, food, and his Puerto Rican culture. Today, we're going to honor someone that he's not here with us today. But we want to honor the Honorable Frank G. Jackson. He's the winner of the 2021 Angel Guzman Award. Please, round of applause for him. The mayor, he's not here right now, but the director is going to take the trophy in his name, and also is going to read something. The award.
I'm going to read that. Did you say read that?
You don't want to read it, that's fine.
I don't want to read that. Can I just say what I believe he would say?
Yeah, say whatever.
So, having the opportunity to be with Angel and Mayor Jackson, this won't work for me, right? This won't work for me. Wow, that's outstanding. That's outstanding. So having the opportunity to sit with Mayor Jackson and this great man, I knew what a great friendship they had. Angel was a champion for his community. Angel believed in Cleveland, Ohio, and he worked tirelessly to make sure that he represented the Hispanic community, and he made sure that Mayor Jackson paid attention to what was going on in the Hispanic community. So I couldn't read this. It wouldn't do any justice to the relationship that they had. And I know the fondness that the mayor had for Angel in his heart. So for him to receive this award tonight, I know is going to mean a great deal to him. So I just want to say thank you again to Chris. Thank you again to the Hispanic community. And God, we miss Angel so much, but thank you for all the hard work and dedication that he put into the Hispanic community and also the city of Cleveland. So thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much. And to our mayor, we give him our hearts at this time, difficult moments for him and for many of us who are going through a lot of loss in our community this week. To Margarita, to you guys and Diamond as well, it's been a lot going on this week as well in our community. So with that being said, let's go ahead and make more awards, okay? We would like to recognize our proud sponsors, and we have some awards for them as well. So like I mentioned before, this would not be possible without Dignity Memorial. If I could have a representative from Dignity Memorial come forward. Aplauso, por favor. Jimmy, if I say it wrong, it's not my fault. I'm Puerto Rican. Okay, Jimmy Creation, or se fue así. Okay, Creation, there you go, Jimmy Creation. This is presented to you for being our sponsor. We appreciate you so much. On behalf of the Cleveland Hispanic community, we present you with this award, and thanks for your support, continued support to our true community. Yes, you can. Aplauso.
Gracias a todos.
He gets an A in Spanish.
Yes. Nosotros somos puertorriqueños de Yauco. Gracias por todos. And I'm Latino myself. Mi madre italiano, mi padre rumeno. So the Italian, the French, the Puerto Rican, Spanish, the Romanian, and the Italian, we're all Latinos.
Así es.
Yeah, mine and yours.
Oh no, I don't, that's not mine. That's probably yours, or Chris. Gracias. To Jim Frazier, or Jimmy Frazier. Aplauso. Thank you so much. And now to another diamond sponsor, Slum Funeral Home. Margarita, please come forward. This is Miss Universe right here. On behalf of the Cleveland Hispanic community, we present you with this award. We honor your support and commitment to the community. Thank you for being a gracious community partner. Margarita represents Slum Funeral Home, but Margarita also represents a pillar in our community. This woman works directly with families who have been going through a lot of crisis and is always giving her hand. So to Margarita personally, this applause is for you. We love you. And she'll have some rest.
I can say thank you in English and also in Spanish. Gracias, thank you to the community. I'm here today. I've been working for this business only for 13 years, and I'm very proud the kind of job I do. It's not easy, but I'm here. I'm a strong woman. Gracias, gracias a ustedes, a la comunidad. Hoy puedo decir, estoy aquí. Quiero darle un fuerte abrazo desde lejos a Margie, que somos amigas, aunque trabajamos para diferentes lugares. I want to send a big hug to Margie. We work into a different place, the same job, but we love each other because it's not about money. It is about working together for the community. That's more important than anything. I love you, Margie.
That's solidarity. That is a proof that we're not in competition as Hispanics. We are not in competition. We're united in serving the community. And we would like to thank, and this is going to be the little joke for today, the Cleveland Cavaliers Director of Diversity and Inclusion, Corey James. Aplauso. A few words from the director. Yeah, just introduce yourself.
Okay. Hello, everyone. For those I don't know, I haven't had a chance to meet. My name is Corey James. Excited to be here to help celebrate the end of the month. Happy to continue to do our part to stay relevant and trusted in the community, and looking forward to continuing to build the relationships with all those that are in this room and other relationships in the near future. Thank you.
And that was my punishment for being late. But I personally want to thank Corey James, because if you guys didn't notice, in May, we did a Hispanic Latino night at the Cavaliers, and that's thanks to this man right here, so applause for him. And he continued to open bridges for Hispanics and the Cavaliers. He's completely surprised.